and Prayagraj, as well as Indus Valley School, Noida, Lucknow, Mahoba and Raj of Uttar Pradesh. Shri Vishal Singh. This evening,
Amitabh Kant, former CEO of Niti Aayog and Sherpa of G20 International Summit, Dr. Sachchidanand Joshi, Indira Gandhi International Center for Arts Member Secretary, Mr. Sunil Chandal, Director, India Habitat Center. I also welcome our living legends and awardees, as well as our distinguished guests present here this evening. I thank Dhumimal Arts Center and our gallery, Delhi Public School, Allahabad, Gorakhpur, as well as Indus Valley School, Lucknow, Raj, Mohaba, Noida, for extending this valuable support for this book. And Mr. Sanjay Arya, CEO of Shubi Publications, for working so hard to bringing the book out so beautifully and on time, enabling us to give this treasure back to Alka. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Shri Vishal Singh. Shri Uday Jain.
Unfortunately now, both my hearing and eyesight have gone. I'm here half blind, but I still enjoy looking at all the old pictures that I've shot. And I'm going to watch this audiovisual also. Thank you all for being here and giving me sort of what shall we say, a welcome like this. I didn't get when I was actually shooting, but it's heartwarming to see this. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
और बहुत सारे अच्छे कामों के लिए निमित्त बनने के लिए साधु व डॉक्टर। फूलों की सुगंध से मंच महके, हमारा मंच महके, हमारे as we know, a firm believer in quality, Shubi brings to us the best books on Indian heritage, art, architecture, culture, religion, and philosophy. After a decade of excellence in providing offset printing for leading publishers, Shubi itself ventured into the publishing of scholarly reference books in 1998. With more than 1,000 titles and the release of about 50 books in a year, Shubi has become a name associated with the publishing of academic and scholarly books of high quality and has produced several outstanding publications written by renowned authors in recent years. Our scholarly reference books, though Indian, in essence, have a global appeal. That's what Shubi Publications believe. And they focus on art, architecture, religion, philosophy, English literature, sociology, political science, war and military science, management, international affairs, self-help, and other allied subjects. Shubhi publication has a specialization in international co-editions. Shubhi is always looking to add to its prestigious list of publications and will welcome authors with original and well-researched manuscripts for publication. I'm sure we will have some more names associated with Shubhi publications. The authors, very well-known authors, include scholars like Dr. Karan Singh, late Vasant Sathe, our own Shovana Narayan, Dr. S.Y. Qureshi, Rana P.V. Singh, Ananya Gandotra, Shikha Jain, Parvez Diwan, Uppal K. Banerjee, Uma Vasudev, amongst others. Kalam, they have written forward for books which have been published by Shubhi Publications. Congratulations, sir. Now, allow me to read about Ehsaas. Ehsaas was started as an important initiative in 2012, founded by two sisters, Dr. Alka Raghuvanshi and Manisha Gawade, who had only one single aim, which was to bring all the combined arts, dance, music, theatre, painting, sculptures and weaving together on one single platform. Ehsaas has played an important role in the lives of the artists and artisans ever since and saved many struggling artists and weavers from the remotest of villages of the country, giving them a bigger market and exposure in the country and the world over. Both sisters worked tirelessly for decades now, not only by organizing physical and online exhibitions, but also have widely writing about them in the media as well as publishing several books about these artists. It has been a huge victory for Ehsaas to make art wearable and usable. With the first ever, the largest wearable installation bringing together the finest names in the country on one single stage through various exhibitions. Keepsakes. An important solo exhibition was another huge step under the same concept, where Manisha worked intensively for 5 years to showcase art on furniture. This is the second book that Manisha has launched after Alka's Mahaprayan single-handedly, which was inaugurated at the India International Center in 2022. The first one was A Moment in Time with the Legends of Indian Arts. That's a beautifully done book. Apart from the many painting and textile exhibitions she organized in Alka's memory, ever-since includes Threads of India and the Grand Pashmina Ehsaas, which bring together 580 odd weavers together, 580, I must repeat, odd weavers together annually, dedicated solely to the traditional art of sari weaving and Pashmina artistry. Hearty applause. I would now like to talk about the curator of this book, Manisha Gawade, who will now join us to give us her brief of what the book entails.
They say that she has gone, but I say she hasn't, because a legend lives on. She forever will remain immortal through her work and will continue to inspire millions across the globe. Today I gather not only to celebrate the launch of the book, but also to honor the legacy of an extraordinary intellectual, Dr. Alka Raghuvanshi. On the page, we are reminded of her brilliance. As we embark on this artistic journey, let us not only celebrate the publication of this book, but also honor the memory of Dr. Raghuvanshi. Let us cherish the moments we shared with her and carry forward her legacy by embracing the knowledge she imparted through her writings. I am happy to share with you a little brief about the book that it gave me a lot of pleasure to be able to curate this important yet historic documentation on Indian traditional jewellery. The book gives an overview of the main styles of Indian traditional gold, silver, in their traditional variations and inspirational aspirational journeys. It is a peek via the female gaze into the intriguing world of the feminine through a microcosm of ritual, marital, fertility symbols, caste hierarchies, the oneness with nature, the economies of an agrarian society, the sheer perfection of craftsmanship, and yet, while the consumers are to an extent designers, may have been women, and yet the most part of the jewelry is often made by men. In this sense, perhaps this book is different from most others on the subject, for it dwells into the entire nature of inspired concept of design from the point of view of Indian traditional mindset, socio-economic, marital, fertility-related, magico-religious, iconic connotations and manifestations, and the main forms are Kundan, Jarau, Meenakshi, South Indian temple jewelry, most important publicly accessible collections of the Nizam of Hyderabad, the National Museum, find its place as they are the most important repositories of our historical legacy. And yet, it does not claim to be the last word, especially in the Indian context where tradition is perceived as a flowing river, ever changing, ever expanding, ever intensifying, to enfold and nestle the incredible variations within its affectionate embrace. And with that, I hand over the mic back to Kiranji.
Manisha Gawade wears many creative hats as a journalist, internationally acclaimed artist, curator, and designer. Manisha Gawade has contributed widely to the media from television and radio. Delighted and we all are very fortunate to know this girl personally. And many of her paintings form a part of museum collections as well as palaces.
We're on to do with Indian traditional jewelry. Happy birthday, Alka.
Sachchidanand, Joshi, many distinguished guests who are sitting on the dais, and of course Mr. Pashricha, and many legends of Indian art who are sitting in the audience. I think I'm really honored to be here because I first met Alka when I was a very young officer. I was district collector of Calicut, which is now known as Kozhikode, and I was doing Malabar Mahotsav. And we'd invited many leading journalists who used to write on art and culture, and she was amongst the foremost of them who came there. And I came to know Alka very well after that, and later again she came on several occasions to Kerala. She had tremendous energy, great vibrancy, great dynamism. But one thing one can never forget was a huge, remarkable smile. phenomenal smile, and I think if you want to remember Alka in many ways, a similar smile is on Manisha's face all the time. So it's great to see that smile actually. Always cheerful and lively and always vibrant. So ladies and gentlemen, tonight we gather not only to celebrate the launch of a remarkable book, but also to honor the enduring legacy of a very distinguished artist, author, curator, Dr. Alka Raghuvanshi. As we unveil a rendezvous with traditional Indian jewellery, we pay homage to Dr. Raghuvanshi's very unparalleled contribution to the realm of Indian art and culture. A visionary in her own right, Dr. Raghuvanshi possessed a very rare blend of passion and expertise that illuminated every project she undertook, every article, every word that she spoke. Her journey as an artist, curator, journalist, and art critic was marked by continuous innovation. She always found the magic at the meeting of many forms. Her multidisciplinary approach shows, and her many innovative approaches to textile art pushed the boundaries of artistic expression, infusing the Indian art scene with a vibrant energy that was uniquely and truly Alka Raghuvanshi's own energetic self. Her vibrant presence was felt in every aspect of her work. The room gallery would light up when she walked into it, and for many, she was the glue that bound the artist community together. With her untimely passing in 2021, we mourn the loss of a truly luminary whose influence continues to resonate within the community today. It is with great reverence that we acknowledge the tireless efforts of Dr. Raghuvanshi's sister. Manisha just told me that Alka was like an elder sister, she was like a mother, she was like a guide, she was like a guru to her because the age gap was almost 14 years. So Manisha has tirelessly dedicated herself to ensuring the completion and publication of this book. In the face of immense grief, Manisha's commitment to her sister's vision serves as a poignant reminder of the profound impact that dedication and love can have on realizing a shared dream. A rendezvous with traditional Indian jewellery is a masterpiece. I went through at a great length the digital copy of it. It is a testament to Dr. Raghuvanshi's lifelong passion for Indian culture and craftsmanship that has come alive through meticulous research and insightful commentary. Even after she's gone, she continues to teach us. In addition to being beautiful to look at, courtesy the stunning photographs of Mr. Avinash Pashwita, the book offers a very captivating exploration of the intricate symbolism, socio-economic context, and the masterful craftsmanship inherent in traditional Indian jewellery. Even after she's gone, she continues to really inspire and motivate us through this fabulous book. As Manisha so eloquently articulates in the introduction, jewellery is not merely an accessory. It is a reflection of a civilization's ethics and aesthetics. From the opulent adornments favored by royalty to the intricate designs cherished by the people, each piece of jewellery encapsulates centuries of tradition, craftsmanship, and cultural significance. In our exploration of regional variations and historical contexts, Dr. Raghuvanshi invites us on a journey through time and space, uncovering the diverse tapestry of Indian jewellery traditions. From the exquisite Jarao jewels of Awadh to the resplendent treasures of the Nizams, each chapter offers a glimpse into the rich tapestry of India's artistic heritage. As someone who has had the privilege of working closely with artists and artisans my whole life, I can attest to the profound impact that these traditions have on our cultural identity. The mango motifs on Kerala's famous Manga Mala necklace hold deep religious significance often associated with Lord Krishna, the embodiment of divine love and compassion. And so it is believed to invoke blessings of abundance and protection, making it an integral part of religious ceremonies and auspicious occasions. And even beyond its religious connotations, jewelry serves as a tangible expression of our deepest hopes, our dreams and our fears. Whether worn for luck, to symbolize lifelong commitment to a partner, or to mark significant milestones in life, Dr. Raghuvanshi's book contextualizes the profound significance of Indian jewelry in our lives, reminding us of its enduring cultural and emotional resonance. Tonight, as we celebrate the launch of a Rendezvous with Traditional Indian Jewellery, let us not only honor the memory of Dr. Alka Raghuvanshi, but also reaffirm our commitment to preserving and promoting India's rich cultural legacy. Our history is all we have to remember: where we came from, what we valued, and how we have changed. In a rapidly changing world, the future is never certain. But in certain moments of doubt and a lack of clarity, we can look to the past for answers. Learn from what came before us in order to leave something beautiful for those that will come after. And this book is a great gift to the future of humanity. In closing, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to Manisha Gawade, Avinash Pashricha and the publisher Mr. Arora, and all those who have been involved in bringing this extraordinary book and this phenomenal contribution of Dr. Alka Raghuvanshi to life. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
डॉक्टर सच्चिदानंद जोशी जी को, जो बहुत से अच्छे अच्छे कामों के लिए निमित्त बने हैं, जिन पर हम कभी लंबी बातचीत करेंगे.
Respected Shri Amitabh Kant ji, Manisha ji, Avinash Pasricha ji, Shri Sanjay Arya ji of Shubhi Publications, Shri Sunil Tandon ji, Shri Uday Jain ji, Shri Singh Sahab, distinguished audience, eminent personalities of different fields of art who have gathered here, who will be honored after this function. It is indeed my pleasure to be here on this historic occasion. We all remember Alka ji very fondly, and my association was with her was very brief, that too during her last days of life. When we were planning a book, myself and Dr. Sachchidanand, that was supposed to be the first anthology on India's soft power, connecting through culture. And we were requesting all the persons of different and one fields to write chapters on this. So when we thought of textiles, immediately one name came to my mind, and that was Alka Raghuvanshi. And why it came to my mind was because my wife was interacting with her for her sari collection. I will not disclose the cost of those saris because that is a painful experience. But she has a good number of Alka Raghuvanshi saris with her. And then when I said who could be a better person to write on textile, she said none other than Alka Raghuvanshi. So I thought this is some kind of a repayment basis which I can recover from Alka Raghuvanshi for the cost of saris which we have paid to her. Anyway, but when I spoke to her, she was little hesitant in accepting because of two reasons. She said कि मुझे सरकारी संस्थाओं में बहुत विश्वास नहीं है, और मैंने कहा कि नहीं, सरकारी संस्थाओं में विश्वास नहीं हो, पर सरकारी लोगों में विश्वास करने में आपको कोई हर्ज नहीं होना चाहिए. And in our 2-3 meetings, she agreed to write a chapter. And if you happen to read the book, you would also appreciate the kind of perfection she has shown in her writings is really remarkable, because we requested all the authors to sort of write on a given template. So they were not supposed to overwrite and go overboard on the word limit and all. And most surprising thing was that she also followed the timeline.
Unbelievable. So kudos and a huge round of applause to Sanjay. Thank you so much for this.
So, जो पब्लिशर का प्रोफेशन इन दिनों में घर फूक तमाशा भी है, इसलिए मुझे पूरी सहानुभूति भी है, सिंपैथी विद संजय। So that is why कम से कम तालियां तो उनके लिए बनती हैं। So why I am saying this is that because as it is reading habit of reading is gradually deteriorating day by day. That to somebody really buying the book and reading it is more scary than something like that. But still, Sanjay ji is constantly bringing out books on Indian art and culture. So whatever we are documenting as a form of Indian art and culture, which Amitabh Kanji has also elaborated about India's culture, is being brought out in some form of a book, at least by a publisher. So that's a very brave effort, I must say. So we all must also do a little brave effort. When we congratulate Manish ji and Sanjay ji for this book, we must also buy that book. Don't expect somebody to sort of gift you this book. So that kind of brave effort is expected from all of us. And if we do that much little brave effort, I think people like Sanjay ji can sustain and the publications can sustain. But on a very, very different note, I would also like to say that the subjects like jewelry making, jewelry design should be encouraged in different sectors, different strata of the society. It should not be confined to a particular caste, a particular group, or a particular sector, because we unnecessarily sectorize the things for no rhyme or reason.
For inviting me here on this occasion, because I recall with such great affection Alka, whom I had known for a very long time and who would bully me at all times into participating in her various ventures, including the wearable art function which was mentioned. I think Mr. Amitabh Kant and Dr. Joshi have already spoken at length with a great deal of affection and knowledge about Alka and her work. So I won't say very much more except to say that it's a very beautiful book. Congratulations to the publishers, once again to Sanjay and to you for carrying forward the legacy of Alka and keeping her alive in all our hearts, even now. Thank you so much.
So yeah, echoing the same sentiments as Mr. Tandon, I think we've had great voices speaking about the book already. But same memories, I do remember Dr. Alka Raghuvanshi actually coming in and meeting me at the gallery and planning something for Women's Day many years back. In fact, it was probably slightly even before 2012, like probably it was 2008, 2009 when we had that discussion. And I think she still had that enthusiasm, she still had that willingness to, like you said, to bring all forms of art together, and at that point of time, I feel maybe I was still finding my feet, so maybe I wasn't ready. And also that's something good which has happened, that gradually all forms of art have found more and more acceptance and a cohesion. Like Mr. Pasticha also said, photography also, or even how we celebrate someone like a Raghu Rai today. It's become more and more intrinsic, and it's become more and more acceptable for all forms of art to work together, whether it be performing arts, visual arts. And I think Ehsaas has played a great role in doing that, in combining all these different forms of art, whether with the various exhibition, fashion shows. They've brought all streams of art and artists, living legends. We have Sharon auntie, we have Radha uncle, Radha auntie, Kaushalya auntie, and I have to call all of them uncle aunties because I've literally grown up with them. I should be more formal, Niren uncle. they've all of course been Shovana ji, they've all of course been an important part of me growing up personally, but of course legendary in terms of their contributions to different forms of art. So like I said, I think Ehsaas has done a wonderful, this book of course is a part of it in terms of jewelry, but if you go through their collection in terms of textile, in terms of the other forms that they've created as well, I think they're equally delightful. And like I said, all forms of art coming together I think is very good. Walking into art galleries today has become a bit intimidating for the general public. So I think such things, even for us as art gallery owners, some people with visual art, I think is very encouraging because it does give a lot more accessibility, a lot more connection with the general people. I do think that if we can play a big role and if we can take this internationally, will be a big thing, because unfortunately we do need always the West to tell us what is good in our own country. But yeah, I think if we do go international, the quality and the Indianness to it will really attract something like this globally. So I think if we all can work towards taking Alka ji's vision global and make it even bigger would be a great, will be I think a great thing to do. So, and again, yeah, like we all have mentioned, I think we have to say Manisha ji has carried forward the legacy with great enthusiasm. So well done and good luck for the future.
Which brings combined arts together at that scale. So I'm sure you will all continue to support Ehsaas, and we have with that we are so happy and delighted to announce the first Ehsaas Awards for arts, for combined arts together again, and this will be in the memory of Alka Raghuvanshi. So with that, can we welcome all our beautiful, wonderful, prestigious legends, living legends sitting over here in front of us, who are going to be the award recipients tonight. So can we have a huge round of applause before we can start.
This is the moment of celebration because Ehsaas is introducing for the first time Ehsaas Excellence Awards. So I would request Amitabh ji and Dr. Joshi, they will confer the awards on our awardees. I request whoever I say the name, please come onto the stage. The Lifetime Achievement Awards are being bestowed upon none other than our well-known gurus, Raja and Radha Reddy, who have also been recipients of the Padma Bhushan Awards for their unparalleled contribution to Kuchipudi dance, and they are the pride of our country. They are recipients of Padma Bhushan for their unparalleled contribution to Kuchipudi dance.
ये कंफ्यूजन कभी ना आए लाइफ टाइम शेयर बाकी कब करें
And this is just for you, Ranjana. Just give us 1 minute for the Angavas. Please, huge round of applause here. Thank you so much.
so much.
Namaskaram. We are really very, very happy. We are grateful to Manisha. She is taking care of Alka's work. And we know Alka Raghuvanshi since 8 years actually. When we came to learn choreography here, we were staying in Vittalbhai Patel house. And she was also very close. Her parents were living very close to Vittalbhai Patel house.
Aditya
So-
Sadhan.
Huh?
Aditya Sadhan, they were living there.
Yes. So, there you will not believe that the way she used to walk, as Amitabh and Sachchidanand said, her smile, they were appreciating her smile. See, her smile also very beautiful. So people were waiting there to see her walk and her smile every day morning. Like that. I used to see. She was that beautiful. And great scholar also. She has done a wonderful job for our art. You know, India is known for art actually. Natyam, Sangeetam or Sahityam, what it may be. When Asta Convention organized a performance in Aurangabad, we performed and they have shown as Ajanta and Ellora. There we will believe that the beautiful paintings were hidden in the forest. They have shown that, and the sculptures of Shiva and Parvati, his story we have seen that the first time there, that as Alka is dedicated to our Indian art, the beautiful jewellery, and she was a great writer also. So unfortunately she passed away very soon, but Manisha has taken care of that work. We are really grateful, Manisha, for giving this award. We are very, very happy and delighted to receive this award. More than government, this award is something which is giving the joy to us. Thank you very much.
The second Lifetime Achievement Award is being awarded to Professor Niren Sengupta.
Alka ka birthday है April में this one is by the direction of Alka
Okay, what happened to the claps?
Thank you Niren, आपने ये स्वीकार किया.
Not really. We were. ये वाला. This is the first Ehsaas that we did.
That's why I went
Yeah.
birthday picture. I remember all the time. Thank you, HR, to give me this lifetime award. It's not just an award, it gives me more responsibility to work further. I always love Alka and Manisha. They are like my sisters. And I never forget Alka. In fact, all the time he is with me. And so today is Alka's birthday. That's why I married. It is done by the direction of Alka. So as long as it is here, he will be along with me. I love everybody. Thank you very much.
Awards of excellence will be awarded to luminaries who are path breakers in their respective fields and their undying work and love for their arts. They paved the way for generations to follow. Please welcome Guru Shovana Narayan.
Sangeeta ji, sorry, not possible. Please have a seat.
ये नजर नहीं है. Guru Shovana Narayan.
Very special. Forever wonderful. I love you.
Guru Ranjana Gauhar.
You will love this.
Thank you. This is the time to appreciate them what art does to a person. Ever young. And Guru Narayan is Sachchidanand. And Guru Ranjana Gauhar, Odyssey dance.
पकड़े भी सकते रखे सकते हैं बहुत अच्छा लगता
Flowers.
It's such a delightful occasion.
Thank you. एक मिनट
She is one of the most beautifully, I don't know, I have almost lost words for her. She is so sweet and so humble and so generous, so caring, so loving. She never let me feel that Alka is not there. So, I don't know how to say thanks to you, Didi.
Just like a mom.
May I request Shovana
because
and
of
you
her,
also to come
I
onto the stage?
never
To say
miss
few
Alka
words.
the way I would have, because Alka was very close to me. She and I shared a very, very special relationship. और मैं कुछ कहना चाहूँगी आपसे जो शायद मैं बहुत कम लोगों से कह पाई हूँ. अलका को भी बहुत बाद में बताया था कि जब मैं एक स्ट्रगलिंग आर्टिस्ट थी और उस ज़माने में अखबारों में हमारे कार्यक्रम के बारे में छापा जाए, ऐसा करने वाले बहुत कम लोग थे, जर्नलिस्ट थे. अखबार लोग में तो कोई तैयार ही नहीं होता था बात करने को भी. लेकिन एक ऐसी जर्नलिस्ट मुझे मिली मेरे जीवन में जिसका नाम है अलका रघुवंशी. वो सिर्फ हमारे बारे में छापने को ही बहुत खुशी से तैयार नहीं होती थी, मतलब इतने प्यार से बुलाना, आइए ना बैठिए, और उसके अलावा एक कप चाय जरूर पिलाती थी. तो मैं उसको कहती थी, अलका, you were the only journalist who really took care and made the artist feel that nobody was small and nobody was big. Thank you. And today to receive this award, I'm extremely touched. I'm extremely grateful to Manisha that she is taking forward this beautiful legacy that was started by Alka. And I shared so much with her on these things. Thank you very much.
Of us who are present in this room, we seem to have known Alka for ages, each one of us for I don't know how many decades. And yes, I agree that she was, as Dada said, she was an amazingly, no, I use it, as amazingly pretty lady. and I loved her laughter, her smile, and always ready with a lot of jokes. And whenever we met, I think there was more laughter around. And her signature bindi was amazing. And I still remember that when on a particular occasion, when it was something very personal. So when she messaged, I said, of course, my house is there, you know. And then the two of us got to it, and we did everything up. And it was an amazing experience, you know, working together on it was a very different project that we were working on. And, but then that made us even more close to each other. And so we shared a lot. There were confidences that we shared. But more than that, I would say that it was an inner respect for each other. That inner respect, her knowledge. And that she was very, very keen to know more, understand more. She was also a seeker of knowledge and a seeker of beauty in that knowledge. So it was wonderful knowing her, and we had our little group also together with a few members of that group are here. Yes, literally, I mean, she was the one, uska naamkaran bhi aisa tha. Snooty Niti, you know, we were the snooty group. So it was wonderful. We missed that. After Alka, the snooty group never met. And
Carry on now.
Carry on the snooty group.
They never added me.
Huh?
They never added me.
They never added me. You were the little bacha. You were the bacha. And but it's wonderful to see Manisha carrying on the work. And I would like to say that I can never forget in the last few years, because my granddaughter, the second granddaughter's birthday also was just a day before. So I said, aaj uska hai to kal tumhara hai. So that is, but I really miss Alka with her, that keen insight that she had, that sharp insight and the hunger for knowledge. It's something that's so beautiful to find a person trying to go down into the depths to get that knowledge, as you mentioned, you know. So, and wherever she is, she's still seeking that knowledge and laughing.
This is a room full of people who have loved Alka, and they have loved her dearly, and for many, 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 many years. There are three very, very special people in this room whom she dedicated this book to, and I would like to just have them on stage for 2 minutes for a photo op. Please may I invite Dr. Watts, Dr. Manoj Watts, Niharika Singh, Lakshmi Sinha, to please come on stage, because I know no one else loved her like you guys.
I'd just like to thank Chotu, as we call her lovingly. I've known Alka. We would have celebrated our 50th year of friendship this year, but unfortunately we could not. But thank you, Chotu. Thank you, Manisha, for carrying it forward. Thank you so much.
Well, I met Alka for the first time as a patient in my hospital. Then we got to know each other better, and I was so surprised that I really knew nothing about art. And then I got talking to her. I learned that there's so much more to than my bones and blood and gore. And then I really, she gave me a couple of her paintings, and then I got an insight into the wonderful world of art, and then she was so knowledgeable that every time when I would finish work, sometimes we would chat for maybe hours long, and the best thing would be just to put a question to Alka, then I would sit back, and for the next hours, she would hold this conversation, and would be gone if I just even yawned once. Then she would pull me up. Aapko bore kar rahi hu? Why are you yawning in my face? And unfortunately, perhaps I was amongst the only friend who was there for her last birthday. And I had gifted a sari of her choice, of course, and she wore that sari on that particular day. And I never knew that she was going to go away so soon. She was sick, but then I think she's given so much to all of us, and she had such a huge fan following. And now, of course, when she's gone, I miss her all the more.
Radhika and Lakshmi Didi, it's so touching to have you here on stage. Thank you.
Wasifuddin Dagar, Padmashri awarding for vocal music. कितने खुशी के लम्हे हैं ये, कितने सब कलाकार हमारे साथ हैं.
No clapping, people. So that goes for vocal music.
Guru Sharon.
Ehsaas is very special, and they have selected a word which is very, very authentic, very emotional, very touching. एहसास जब था तो गुनाहों से दूर थे, एहसास जब था तो गुनाहों से दूर थे, एहसास मर गया तो गुनहगार हो गए. They have selected a wonderful word एहसास. तो एहसास के समंदर में डूबे जाते हैं कलाकार है, and I congratulate Manisha ji for carrying on the legacy of that superwoman.
Yes.
She was dynamic. She was dynamite also at the same time. So she had made us walk. She has taken us for a cakewalk. First one I avoided. I just made that I am not here. I have to be somewhere. And the next one what was at IIC.
Yeah.
She said, "अबे नहीं जाए, होना ही यहाँ पे." With this word was, "अबे नहीं होना." So she was like this. So she was so spontaneous. She was courageous, and she was catalyst. She was catalyst. She was bringing everyone together. She was not just limited to her whatever art she had began with, but she has included each one of us, and she is very, very, very much there with us, and in many ways. Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Guru Sharon.
Guru Sharon Lowen, a very, very special name. Not only in art, but also for both Alka and me. She has always stood by us through thick and thin. When tears will not stop rolling, she was there. When I needed a neighbor, she was always there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
They go and get settled down in America. This American lady came here and
Thank you.
was very moving to hear what Amitabh said. Because from those same days when he was in Calicut and he had called her, that's how long we know each other. When I was dancing in Kerala for many things. In those days, as he said, she was already a very distinguished writer, journalist, and had such a prominent career. She was not up and coming. And many of you here remember that after being so distinguished, so multi-talented, she decided she wanted to paint. And the painters were not happy. It's like, what kind of dabbler, what kind of Sunday painter are you? What's going on? You know, you're trying to trade on this. And then I remembered, after you spoke, that she took all of her paintings and told me to create to dance to them.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yes.
And it was very nice.
Metropolitan.
Yes. And now, I know there's no time, but I'm going to read this anyway. I was looking in my file, what have I done, you know, what has I written about her? 2017, for the second Ehsaas Designer Art Show, where, as you know, it's amazing getting together, all of us, such a community of classical dancers and musicians donating their time. And of course, it was much more than a fashion show. We all cleared our packed calendars. And decades as a writer on the arts meant that everyone participating knew her, her passion for visual and performing arts, and we were all happy to share the paintings of the 5 artists that were digitally transferred to saris. So first of all, no one took her seriously as an artist, and then now no one can remember that she wasn't an artist. And she did so many things with them, so creatively. It was just amazing as she got us all to walk the ramp and everything she did. And also, I forget, because as everyone knows, I tend to wear saris more than suits, but it is so important for the promotion of wearing saris. And she was eminent in the 365 group of ladies from all over who make a point of taking a photograph wearing a sari. We need to support the weavers. And I'm so proud of Manisha. She let us choose them.
Yes. If anyone hasn't noticed it, very special, because it is going to a journalist, and a journalist Alka loved, and who has done God knows how many beautiful things, who's responsible for standing behind her team to promote arts continuously when no paper, and I repeat, no paper would support art. And I am so proud of you. Thank you so much. This is for the victory of media for the arts. Every single artist here has to give me the hugest round of applause. Thank you so much for being there for each one of us. Thank you so much.
Who know me know that I find myself very out of place at events to do this, because this one's for Alka and it's special. Thank you.
So this is for theatre and dance, because she is so multifaceted. Rashmi Weatheringer. Happiest congratulations for winning the Ehsaas Award of Excellence for dance and theatre, because she is the only one who can do 1 million things together. Can I please request you to say a few words?
Because I know everybody is anxious and waiting to proceed with the evening's program. one-line description of Alka, a glowing skin, a dazzling smile, and the beautiful woven saris that nobody else could carry with such aplomb. And she lit up the room when she walked in. A multifaceted person, an author, a journalist, a writer, a painter. I had the occasion of working with her in two dance dramas, and we were just contemplating it. And before I knew, she called me the next day and she said, "Well, look, I've got the script ready, and let's go ahead. I'm the Sutradhar, we're going to do this. Such and such dancer will do this, and the other one will do this, and let's just do it." So it was called Eternal Quest, and we had great fun putting it together and creating this. She was the Sutradhar and creating this whole dance drama out of it. Then we did this, of course, this Ehsaas ramp walk that she created, and I must say that probably she's the only one in the country who brought 31 top luminaries in every field together to walk the ramp with the clothes that she created of the various well-known artists. And it was quite a challenge because you have to deal with all the egos of these various artists, but she did it so smoothly with such great finesse. It was really wonderful. We loved Alka to bits. We were all very fond of her. We have phenomenal memories of sitting around together and sharing a lunch or two.
Father passed away, but nonetheless, we still appreciate the work and the magnitude of work that Sadhnaji has done all her life. Something which none of us can ever not notice it. Sadhnaji's work deserves a huge round of applause. For years together, for decades together, she has worked for Doordarshan as an anchor, and we really appreciate the kind of dedication and meticulous way that she presents everything. So with that, cheers to Sadhnaji.
This is for Sadhnaji.
And last but not the least, Sanjay Arya ji.
शुक्रिया। मैं ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं कहूँगी, जो कहूँगी वो अपने संगीत के ज़रिए कहूँगी, अपनी मौसीकी के ज़रिए कहूँगी। सिर्फ शुक्रिया कहना चाहूँगी मनीषा और एहसास को कि आपने इतनी बड़ी शख्सियतों के बीच में मुझे इस अवार्ड के काबिल समझा, ज़रा नवाजी। अलका के लिए सिर्फ एक शेर याद आता है कि बिछड़ा कुछ इस अदा से कि रुत ही बदल गई, बिछड़ा कुछ इस अदा से कि रुत ही बदल गई, एक शख्स सारे शहर को वीरान कर गया।
She's art world's favorite publisher, and maybe he's the only one, I think, who could have.
Because he's so dear, and that is why I can.
मुझे याद है जब
Sanjay ji, because you're so dear, that is why I can fight with you every day.
Fighting has also a limitation, Little bit is fine, but not excessive.
Not excessively. Yeah. So with that, heartiest congratulations, and we thank you from the bottom of our heart to be able to bring this book and Alka's dream alive in a print form, and he has done it really in record time of less than 2 weeks. So thank you so much, Sanjay ji, and we really appreciate you for bringing so many various art publications to the stage for people, for the world to know. And without people and publishers like you, we will probably not have too many art publications. And Manjari ji here will absolutely understand what I'm saying.
When he came to know about Alka ji's grand departure, and he was almost crying on the telephone. मुझे उसके साथ बहुत काम करना था, बहुत किताबें करनी थी, Sanjay ji, आज ये moment है, I appreciate that even after her Mahaprayan, Manisha could carry on. I remember that moment. Then he said this, Kiran तुमको नहीं पता. So I remember those words.
Thank you so much. आप बहुत बड़ा काम करें.
Thank you so much and
Please say up here.
What I have to say, you know, it is all getting delayed here now.
2 minutes.
I take this opportunity to thank Amitabh Kanji, the man behind Incredible India, or I may say Incredible India by an incredible bureaucrat. His contribution has been immense, and when I requested him to do the honors, he willingly, you know, didn't take a second. Okay, I'm coming. So thanks a lot, sir. And Joshi sir, who has taken IGNCA to new heights, you know. He has been a remarkable person. We had a couple of book releases at IGNCA also through Joshi sir. And what he has done to the arts is phenomenal.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, Joshi sir. Artists and art. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Thank you so much. पब्लिशर हमारे स्टेज पर हैं. सभी अवॉर्डीज से मैं निवेदन करती हूँ कि आप स्टेज पर आइए, एक ग्रुप फोटो हो जाए आज. Please.
All our living legends are requested to please.
Okay.
आपकी वजह से अंदर आया.
मैंने आपको उधर से बुलाया.